Hey guys, how are you? So welcome to my video. And yeah, this will be a short video about GSoC and Google Summer of Code. And I thought like, of course, GSoC is announced 2025. So why not make a small video so you guys can learn, and I can also put my thoughts about exactly GSoC is. So moving ahead, it's 2025. As we can see, mentoring organization are announced, right? So we will approach this like, how can you approach GSoC? How can you approach Google Summer of Code? Something about me, I was a past member of GSoC, past contributor of GSoC in 2025, in 2024, last year. And I did iOS development, and my org name was XMPP Foundation. So yeah, let's start. One thing you have to remember about GSoC is, it will be like different from your other internships which you're doing or you might be doing, in my experience, because, well, first, there is like not a straight away way to get in, right? And second, the work which you will do will be a lot more different. And I think in any open source work, you will have a lot more ownership of the project, ownership of any issues you are dealing with. You can quickly make major decisions and do some major work in open source. So right here in front of me is GSoC website. Now let's divide the task, the part, right? So the first step which I will explain is how will you approach this. Second stage is how can you possibly find the perfect org for you, and then it will be about issues, the issues which you can solve. It is everything is super direct. I will not make it super complex like other YouTubers. They make like 1 hour videos explaining basically nothing. So I will keep it super direct and simple. Now as we can see, GSoC 2025 projects are announced. I am little bit late in this video, but usually you will start this before orgs are announced, right? You will start before it. So we will just go and take a look at past programs. 2024. Now right here is my work which I did. See, under XMPP standard foundations, and my project was this: Vedic Dubey modern Monal onboarding and media gallery. This was my project. A really interesting experience, right? So we are basically at organization. Now depending on the skill set you have, you might know Merl, which is really popular. You might know backend from Java, Python, Go language, or even Rust, right? You might know Android development, iOS development, anything. Just simply search your technology right here. So let's just say I'm doing iOS dev, right? So I will simply search iOS. See, so all the possible orgs which are doing iOS are right here. Or you can simply type the language you want. Swift. Again, same org. So let's just go with iOS. Here. See, a lot of orgs. In every single technology, a lot of orgs. Now, well, of course, you will explore, figure out what exactly is this. And eventually what I will suggest is find 2 or 3 organizations. In my opinion, it should be 2. So find 2 orgs which might interest you, right? So let's just open my org. It should be somewhere here. Okay, I think I might have to search separately. Right here. See, now we are on the page, XMPP Standard Foundation. You can see past projects again, mine. Now from here, what approach should you take? This is the real question. And a lot of independent thinking is required from this point, because these open source orgs use multiple methods. So first step which you will take is finding the communication channels. or the communication channel they are using to talk to users or talk to developers, right? They're open source, so they need to talk. Some people will just directly use GitHub discussions. Some might use Discord, some might use Slack. So in my case, in XMPP is using XMPP client, which is like a custom messaging technology. So we will go on the website, and right here you can see XMPP, right? So here, community, chat and logs. Now I can see my community is right here. Developer community, XSF community, operators, council, editors. So in the case of XMPP, they have separate communication channels. The org which you will choose might have a Discord channel or might have a Slack channel. So this is the first step. You have to find the place which they used to talk. So here we go. XSF. Right? I am already on XSF. I am using Monol client, and this is the same client which I worked on. So after finding the communication channel, of course, you have to sort of figure out what they talk about, skill set, what they are using, kind of people, general exploring. After you're done with that, second step will be finding the code base, which is like obvious thing. So we can see the project. So we can see like Monol, or in some other project, you can just find the project name. Let's just pick a random one, right? So I know interesting org, Videolan, which is your VLC media player. See, past projects, a lot of projects. Wow, a lot. Anyway, so now we will go on their website. You have to find communication channel they are using. So let's find out. Contribute, see, getting started. Mailing list, or join the IRC channel to get help on how to start coding. So they are using IRC channel. So every other org have different program. What we need to do is find their code base. So far I know they are not using GitHub, they are using something different. It might be somewhere here. Developer documentation, yeah. Welcome, getting involved. Dev wiki forum, did on the site. You need to check out code videoland.org, Git repository. Yeah. Right. So here we are. Now this is a code base. So they are using like completely custom thing, code.videoland. They are not using GitHub. So this is something different. I will go back again to my org. So mine simply was Monol. Here. Now we are on GitHub. So usually most of the orgs will use GitHub. So we are right now at GitHub, and of course you will go to issues. And again, there are like multiple. See, help wanted, help wanted, help wanted. So many of these. Now Monol is using Swift UI, Swift. I use development. So if you know Swift and I use development, you can pick Monol. But I don't think they are coming this year to GSoC. So you might have to pick a different one. Now pick any random issue, which might be simple. You can see all the labels right here. UI, XCP, macOS, question, iOS. Generally UI issues are simple to solve. Chat UI rewrite. Yeah, this is not simple. Correct chat window scroll. Yeah, I think this might be easy. See, now we are inside issue. Now here, a really important thing. major mistake which most people do here is they will just comment that assign me the issue and they will wait forever or completely disappear. No, comment that alright, I am working on this and just start working on it. Do not wait for someone to assign you the issue unless of course like there are complete rules regarding this. Do not wait. Just say I'm solving this issue and start working. And the way you have to work on this is really strategic. So you have to find their chat room, the chat room they are using. Inside that chat room, you have to tell, I am a new contributor, I am working on this issue, and of course you will need help, right? So ask for help, ask for documentation, ask for anything in the chat window. Be active in chat. Do not be that guy that is waiting forever to demand the issue, and eventually like years he will get assigned the issue, he will start working on it, and eventually disappear. Don't do this. Just say them I'm missing the issue and start working on it and keep them updated. Yes, I'm working on this. So my suggestion will be, if you can solve like 2 really basic issues or 1 complex one, and I think that should be enough to get you into GSoC. And yeah, this is it. So if I summarize, first thing you have to do is find an org. Second thing you have to do, really important, find their chat rooms as quickly as possible. Once you find the chat rooms, find their code base. In the code base, figure out simple issues which you can solve. Comment, assign me this, or I'm working on this, and start working on it. And discuss that issue actively in the chat rooms. If you need help, ask there. If you can provide a suggestion which is like really good thing, then provide a suggestion in the issue. You can even customize the issue. You can add something to it. That's it. Finding, doing, and engagement is important. And if you want to reach senior members which are not usually present on chat rooms, you can just simply email. And email is a really, I think, easy task, and it will give you quick results. So learn to write mails. And I think for it, this should be enough for anyone who is working on this. So back again. This was my project, Modern Moner Onboarding. Project details. I also wrote a Medium article regarding this. Here, this was a Medium article I wrote, and a long one. You will also write these if you are working. Yeah, that's it. So I think this will be all for today. Thank you very much. And this is just a random video I made, right? Because GSoC time is coming up. I am getting mails from people who want to know more about this. So I just made a video. Good luck, guys. Wish you all the best. And if you want anything, if you want to ask any question, you can simply message me. I will leave all my LinkedIn and email in the description. All right. Good luck.